What is going on? A little bit of a surprise here. I'm on my Omie account. We are on a max level account. Obviously, I've got some upgrades left to go, but I'm going to be pushing, I'm going to be streaming from my max level account, which is a little bit different. And I just heard, oh man, I just heard my intro in the background. Let's get rid of that. Don't need to hear myself. That was kind of awkward, but hopefully that did not come through on your end. So, hype. The trader is here. April Fools. Haha, got you so good with these amazing trades. I'm not even going to buy them. I wouldn't recommend buying them. Maybe they'll like fix them somehow or something, and I don't want to have bought them and miss out on something good. Hey, we got lots of people here. What are we at? I can't even see what we're at for numbers, but what's going on? Boom and Royal and Corhank and Martik and Jake and all sorts of stuff. It's not morning voice, man. It's 11 o'clock at night and everyone else in the house is sleeping voice. So we obviously have a little bit of time until the crab gets here. I wanted to get on before the crab arrived just to make sure that we're all in attendance and ready to go and all that sort of stuff. Now, there's been a lot of talk about half-an-hour crabs and how, I mean, it's assumed it's a half-an-hour crab, but I don't think we actually know that for 100%. And if we do, then, I don't know. So, but the first thing I'm going to do is a bit of housekeeping. This account has been called Omie forever. Good dude that I played Boom Beach with 4 years ago asked me to babysit it for him, and he's not coming back. So we're going to change the name. It's going to be moved. I tried to think about what to make it, like zmoT.2 or zmoT.also, but then I just figured I would just call it zmoT. That way it's pretty obvious. There's no more Z, it's Z. So we're going to do that, and it's going to be magical. I mean, pushing on Omie doesn't really make sense, so we're done. We're now on zmoT. No going back now. How much time do we have? I wish I could have the timer up. Let's do that right there. My wish is my command. Woot, woot. I can't even do woot woot. What's going on, Fitz? General Jerome is here. I don't know. I see some names I don't recognize here. So if you're the first time in here, things are going to be a little bit different. I'm on a different device. I'm at my in-laws' house. Everyone upstairs is sleeping. I'm downstairs trying to be quiet and sneaky and stuff. I don't have like my normal capture card with me. I don't have my normal stuff. I don't have my microphone. So if things are no good, I apologize. Hola, Peru. How much time? Let's get that timer back up there. I'm hyped though. I mean, I'm exhausted, and I don't have all my gear, and I don't have my stuff, and I'm tired. It's the end of a crazy week, but I'm pretty stoked. So Crab, obviously, if you haven't done Crab before, I'm going to actually walk through all the new prototypes as they appear. We're going to go over some basics, like never sitting at 4 out of 4 attacks, or 8 out of 8 attacks, or whatever it is. Power Stone Chance has never worked on a Crab before. It might work this one. I don't know. We'll find out soon. And the only way we'll find out is when we compare everyone's results to see what the heck's going on. Hopefully, someone else out there has boosted their Power Stone chance. We'll have a look at the Omie statues right now. Omie does not have Power Stone chance, and he has 7 GBE, which is not ideal for the Mega Crab. So that's going to be our second thing we're going to do. We're going to dig up a GBE statue, RIP GBE statue. Say hi to Bullet when you're in heaven. Let's drop a Troop Health statue. Troop Health is so incredibly useful for Mega Crab. I know a lot of people out there hate Troop Health, but it's got to be done. Troop Health in the house. Let's do this. Where am I from? I'm on the west coast of Canada. I'm not actually on the coast right now. I'm at my in-laws' house, which is inland. But let's get back to that timer. Gotta get that timer up. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Yeah, I got skanks loaded. I am terrible with skanks. I will be using more of. I don't even have a hookah loadout. Let's change that actually. More housekeeping. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually build up a hookah loadout. Warriors are not used for Mega Crab terribly often. So we're going to get rid of that. I will be using... I'm going to put it with brick for now. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'll put it with brick for now. Bullet... Last time we had Crab, Bullet was incredibly useful, and I didn't use any of his abilities on my solos and stuff, so yeah, perfect. OP Destroy is boosted to 7 Power Stone chance, that's fantastic. We'll give it, Boss, I just went over that, sorry, you must have just joined. Power Stone chance has never worked for Mega Crab before, so we'll have to watch and see, check Reddit, check the forums, there will be comparisons. It's never worked before. That doesn't say it won't work this time, but we're on the 8th Crab and it's never worked, so I wouldn't hold your breath. Keone's here. What's going on? Drop rates do work on PSC, but the yeah, like, Power Stone chance has, yeah. I would say don't boost Power Stone chance. By all means, boost resource reward, make sure you've got your second builder, make sure you've got your endless reserves, all that stuff. I don't say that because I'm a super Salaki. I say that because if you're a low-level player, this is the best time to have the second builder. By far. Bonjour de français. Je ne parle pas de français. Je suis ici dans la maison. I don't know. That's all. I got nothing. I'm moving there in 9 months and I can't speak the language. Houston, Texas. 4 minutes. Let's get the timer back up there. PK's here. We got some people in this house. I'm liking it. I don't have any effects. I don't have any sound effects. I don't have like a drum roll or a countdown or a sad trombone. So you're going to have to do those things for me. The trader does suck. I don't have a clan. I don't play Clash of Clans, but I can tell you what our task force that we're in. This is the task force that I'm sitting in. It's called Triangle 9. We actually have 9 task forces. So if you're looking for a task force, we probably got one that will suit you. Check the description of any of my videos or ask me on YouTube in a comment or a Discord or just say hi somewhere. I will reply to you. Hey, Kirk with the beer. Guess what, Kirk? Thank you, Kirk. I will have a beer on you. I appreciate that very much, sir. That was well timed, as a matter of fact. I was going to save the cracking sound for my only sound effect for when the Mega Crab jumped out of the water, and yeah. So yeah, I wanted to make sure that I did the zmoT, the Omie to zmoT switch on stream, so people weren't like, oh my god, zmoTs, I'm like buying accounts and stuff. That's not my style. I've never done that. I don't. If you do it, that's fine, but I don't do that. I don't. In terms of services, people carrying right. My face cam is on. Angry Virus. It's on. It's on the top left corner there. Should be. No. Okay. Maybe I'll have to look at that for next time. So yeah, I think I've got a whole bunch of notes here that I'm just trying to go over just to try to make sure that we have got this done and ready to go. Obviously, cryo bombs will kill your troops if you don't have troop health or if you have low-level troops. Be careful when releasing the critter containers, assuming there are some. I don't think I'm whispering, am I? Is it quiet? Let me know. I am whispering because it's 11 o'clock at night and I'm at my wife's parents' house and I have like 8 people sleeping in the house around me. Hopefully it doesn't sound like super whispering. I can't read Arabic. I do a reply to all languages of YouTube comments, but I can't read it live, so let's try to keep it in English if we possibly can whatsoever. Giving Kirk a hard time for ruining the Mega Crab pop-out. If there was a fridge closer, I would go... If there was a fridge closer, I would go get the another one, but I just can't do it. So you'll have to go with... maybe I can tap on the table or something. We'll have to find something out. Okay. Where'd our timer go? Man, the water tastes different here. Oh, we're into the last minute! We are into the last minute. What's going on, RJ7? What does that mean? Why are you just RJ7 today? What about yesterday? RJ6 maybe? Or is it a countdown? You're leaving right now, Keone? Are you kidding? How is that a thing? I don't understand. You gotta wait like 30 more seconds. What's my goal in this crab? My goal in this crab, level 40 should be very, very... I got to level 59 last time, I think, and that was with like a third the attacks, or a quarter of the attacks. 1 sec. 10. Come on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh yes, the Mega Crab. 2 days. So it's 2 days. 6. So it's, what's that? Sorry. So what's that? 54 hours. And we've already got 4 out of 4 attacks. We're already losing attacks. We gotta get this rockin'. First order of rule is to boost everything. Always, always. Now, this isn't necessarily a good idea, probably, because you should probably wait to boost until your things get difficult, because there's just so many attacks, and you probably can't boost 12 times a day or 8 times a day or whatever it is. But it's a special occasion. Let's get going. And now, what do we got? We got Rifleman Health. I'm not going to be changing just based on the tribal boost or the Crabble boost. Is there Crabble boost? Crabble boost? Let's go. Let's go. Quick there, Zan. Let's go. What do we got? Oh my gosh. Let's blow up the Cryo Bomb. It's exciting. I need to turn on so I can actually hear it, so that I can get like the full on, especially when the speed serum comes out, because that music is the best music in any video game of all time, or at least of Boom Beach anyways. And let's go. Let's go. Yeah, there's no bot today. I turned off the bot just because it's too much. I'm not at home. I don't have my normal setup, and I just don't want to. I wanted to try to keep the chat a little bit cleaner tonight. Rifleman damage again. Do we have a statue we can? No statue yet. Just the Christmas tree. Stage 2. Let's go. Let's go. I don't know. I have a feeling that it's like, you know what? I'm just gonna BART this down because I want to get as far into. We don't care. Let's go. Blah, blah, blah. We've already talked about Cryo Bombs. Cryo Bomb will kill your troops. Well, what was that thing? Oh, none of mine. Those are just shock mines. All good. All good. All good. Here we go. Yeah, the stages look the same. Don't worry about that. I think we just got to get into it. Let's find a new prototype. Zooka damage 20%. That's a nice one to have. Let's go. Come on. We're going to drop all of our critters back there. They won't actually do anything, but man, it looked cool at the time. Will we have special GB abilities? We'll have to find out. As far as I can tell so far, we don't, but that might be added on a later stage. I mean, they're adding right now, we've got Zooka Health. Yeah, actually, you know what? I think it will be, because I remember seeing something where we got, like, the Super Flying Warrior or something like that. So, again, careful with Cryo Bombs. They will ruin your life, and you don't want to deal with that. Come on, here we go. The battle orders all the way, battle orders, and lots and lots and lots of critters. Now, it's going to be a little bit weird, because the tribes are going to end in the middle of, or swap in the middle of Mega Crabs. So, I kind of assume that being in an early time zone is going to be a disadvantage more so than normal. Come on, Crab, let's go. Limited time on Crab, just because, I mean, come on. New attacks every half an hour, I think. Should we die just because? I'm tempted to die just to confirm that it's a half an hour timer, but I'm not that committed. We'll find out soon enough. Just gonna BART everything. Maybe we'll just BART until we can't BART anymore. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yep, we are fully lit. We are fully lit. Full boost. I've been trying to say fully lit because it sounds interesting and exciting, and I can dab while I do it and all that sort of stuff. But let's be honest, I don't actually know what lit means because I'm an old dude. Come on, GBE. Yeah, and I mean, if you're looking for a place to, any attack that I have that is good, I will share it with anyone who wants it. I will walk you through it if needed, all that sort of stuff. The only way, like, you just gotta share. That's one of the best things about Mega Crab, in my opinion, is sharing the attacks. And I don't care about the views or the likes or anything like that. It's just collaborating with players. Like, last Crab, I talked with so many players that I hadn't talked to, like Charizard and Felicity and all sorts of players. about how to attack stages, and we were bouncing ideas back and forth, and that's one of the things that I find coolest about Mega is just the amount of collaboration that happens, because at stages, like operation bases, we've seen them all. So when it comes to Crab, you just get a little bit more need to talk, and people want to be on the leaderboards. We've already got Powder. Hopefully someone's keeping track of this Powder and the results. Rifleman damage again. Come on. I smell a prototype coming. I can smell it. I can feel it. It's coming. I can't actually, but it's got to be... I think it was somewhere around like 9, 10, 11, 12, something like that, I think. Come on. Go, go, Ghostbusters. Yeah, this is one of those ones that I'm not competing on this Crab. My goal for this Crab, I would say, is to not piss off my family too much, but still have as much fun as I can. I will be going to sleep at normal times. I will be wasting many attacks. I'm not going to be attacking at 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm not going to be... I will probably take more bathroom breaks than normal, just to sneak away and stuff like that, but it's not like... Oh, look at that! We've got a Microwav'r. Okay, so now we're going to play with the Microwav'r a bit. I just want to make sure that in the event that I fail playing with the Microwav'r, we can actually still beat the base. So let's go like this. I'm going to Bart back here, just so I have somewhere to put the critters, so that if this Microwav'r ruins my life, we can get away with it still. Let's see if the Microwav'r... I kind of assume that the Microwav'r is not going to be able to see us underneath smoke. It's not a zmoT, but we'll find out. Let's go right to there. I wonder if you can flash kill a Microwav'r. Actually, let's try that too. Uh-oh, what's happening? Is it seeing us underneath smoke and burning our faces off? Oh, look at that! Is that supposed to happen? Holy... What in the world? So the Microwav'r sees through smoke too? Oh man, let's try that one more time. That was not expected at all. Let's try that again. Look at that. Look at that. It just ruins everything in all directions at once. I honestly did not. That is a huge, shocking surprise to me. And I'm not even like pretending to lie because I saw it on the dev build. I had no idea that it saw through smoke. So we're just gonna walk it, I guess. You know what? Let's just walk it with heavies and with zookas and see what this thing can do, because that's kind of surprising. That is kind of surprising. It just absolutely ruined my life. We'll have to see how this goes with some heavies walking towards it, but the fact that it can see through smoke, I did not even... That is... Because only zmoT was supposed to see through smoke, I thought. This is a... I don't know if that's a bug, or that's a... Whoa, look at this. So it's not doing a heck of a lot of damage to that heavy. Heavies are doing pretty okay at the moment, just based on their higher health, I assume. Now, zookas are standing outside, so that's nice to see. Zookas outrange the Microwav'r. You see that right there? They outrange the Microwav'r. But man, they just got absolutely wrecked when they were trying to smoke up there. That is going to be very, very interesting when that comes out, because the fact that the Microwav'r can see through smoke is a game changer. Like, that thing just ruined everything in its path. Wow. So Microwav'r 1, my zookas 0. I think did we just get a trophy? Yeah, look at that. Let's put that down. I'm going to share that attack in my task force because that was nuts. New proto. That was absolutely insane. Holy. So we've got one statue. I'm curious to see if that statue goes away. Yo, Ikit in the house. I was hoping that it was actually Ikit saying that. Oh, look at this! Look at this! Sky shield! Let's throw a medkit on it, see what happens. Medkit does nothing. Let's throw some critters on it. Critters do nothing. Look at that, people. Now, I'll show you this right here. Boom. Let's throw an artillery on it. Now, you'll notice that it's got 2 health bars. The bottom one is its health if you walk up and shoot it, and the top one is if you GBE it. Now, the top one is not affected by ice. So that's pretty interesting, so that even if they're on operation bases, they're only going to have 25,000 health. Now, watch this. If you drop critters right on the edge, you see that bottom line? That's the actual range. in go the critters, and they can walk up and destroy it. So they are dangerous, but the fact that the actual aerial shield is not covered by ice is not a big deal. So now let's drop, that's what I want to show you. Watch this. This is super awesome. When the shield blows up, see, kind of cool. Like the visual effects are pretty neat. So now let's get some troops out, and let's go with some troops. Oh man. Sky shield, sky shield, sky shield. Now there's a whole bunch of flamethrowers there, and a kind of a cool layout there. Let's get all of this back here. I'm going to practice a smoky hit because I don't really remember how these smoky hits work on Mega Crab, but it's been a while, so let's do that, shall we? Let's smoke right into there, I guess. Oh man, this is going to be rough because of all those shock mines, but hopefully we can get rocking and rolling. And we've actually got a, what is that thing called? A rocket launcher for the first time on stage 10. Not a huge deal, but something to take note of. Uh-oh, are you going to walk on the outside of that? Yes, you are. Okay, so we managed to save that. I'm wondering if that, what is that thing called? The taunt cannon or whatever? Let's go like this, actually. Oh no, the shields are not down. This is not a good thing. I am sort of in trouble here. Let's go like this, and like this, and like this, and like this. Heavies. There we go. Okay, so we should be able to burn through that shield, even though I did not get it down. I assumed that my critters were going to take it down, but clearly something... There we go. Okay. Stage 10, down in flames. Oh, man. Pizza. We get pizza? I want pizza. Someone bring pizza. That'd be amazing. Pizza. I can't remember if Dr. T has said that stuff before or not, but let's go. What stage are we on? We are on stage 11 already. We're already 12.5% of the way there. Like, we're already doing well. Do we have a new proto here? What do you mean no new protos? You can't just make new protos every stage and then not give them to us. Okay, so we've already seen 2. I think we have 3 remaining. I think that would make that, if my math is correct. No, we've got, sorry, that's not smart. We have 2 remaining. We've already got the zmoT. We've already seen 2 new ones. I can't remember what's missing. Oh, the Flotsam or the Flotsam or whatever it's called. That's an interesting one for sure. And what's the other? Someone remind me what the other one is. I don't remember what the other one is, to be completely honest. There is the zmoT, I'm totally lost right now. I can't think of what the other prototype is. Let's shock some things and let's use battle orders. We're on stage 11. It doesn't matter at this point. Come on. No tanks ever, Caesars? Tanks are fantastic on Mega Crab. I don't do very well with them, and I end up failing or losing more troops than everyone else that does the stages. So I'm going to try to avoid tanks as long as possible, but let's look at the high scores. There's already guys on stage 3. That's not bad, actually. Okay, let's have a look. What do we have here? Come on, stage 12. People are rushing. People are rushing. Another of those wonderful sky shields, and anything else? Nothing yet. Okay, so let's do a smoky attack. Now, those of you who are unaware, the middle beach is like those weird NPCs and resource bases, and you want to try to avoid it at all costs. The left beach and the right beach are normal, so that's where I tend to look for. What did I just BART over there? I'm not going that. I'm going to go over to here. Probably should have used the dead dude a bullet for this hit, but whatever. We're just going to smoke over there and we'll figure it out later. I wonder when Speed Serum's going to show up, in case you were wondering what the heck I'm whistling about. This is a terrible drop, by the way. Oh man, I'm going to have to get used to these bases again, because so far it's a good thing this is only stage 12. Let's get over into this back corner here. I'm not keeping track of anything. Hopefully someone... Hey, what's going on? Welcome, Cure. I think that would be your name, I think, maybe? Let's go like that, and like that, and like that, and battle orders, and things, and medkits. I didn't even look at any shields yet, but I'm assuming we can burn through it, because we're only on stage 12, so... Hookah, 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 hookah. Yeah, these are fairly similar, but that's okay because they add things. They add tweaks and changes and sky shields and all of those dealios. Are already flying through the stages. Let's go. Come on. I'm not going to start custom tailing my troops until we get further along. So far, again, no new protos. Let's get rid of that. Let's get a barrage right in here because that's going to give us so much GBE. It's crazy. 217 GBE so far. Good start. And now we're going to do a proper walk yet again. As long as I can drop the flare, that is, we're going to do a proper walk, I should say. Man, my drops are not... the fact that I did my first boat second was not a good start. So let's go like this. Let's drop brick. And we're going to do a walk. I can't remember how long flares last on Mega Crab, so we're just going to do some grandma flares or grandpa flares or whatever you want to call them. And we'll see how we can do. Now, there we go. We're going to get... I'm going to go all the way to the back corner. What the heck? We might as well... Don't really need to do that, but we're going to do a nice corner anchor if we can. It's 11:15, man. Everyone's in bed asleep. Not just the kids. My kids are usually pretty good. Let's be honest. I should be honest. I should say. Now let's throw some more critters. This is going to be just a complete madhouse. So much clearing all at once, and that's the other thing. Like, there's just so much stuff going on here. We're going to clear those back critters. We're going to get more battle orders. You've got to really plan your core hits because there are so many different factors like free GBE and critters popping out and all that sort of stuff. Diamond Trophy is at stage 80. I don't know how legitimately possible that is, but at this rate, in order to beat stage 80, you'll have up to 200 attacks. You'll get in the neighborhood of, what was that, 96, you're going to have in the neighborhood of 120 free attacks, and then plus the 80 that you get from beating actual stages. No fresh prototypes in a while. That's a little bit disappointing. Same thing, I'm just going to... Cryo bombs are the best way to clear mines, like 99% of the time, but everyone probably knows that now that we've actually had them on our bases. I'm going to go like this and get the heavies walking and then drop some critters out front and just do some silliness here. And then we'll just get back into here now that once all the troops are already dropped. So, the Microwav'r, I mean, the Sky Shield, everyone kind of had an idea of what was coming. But that Microwav'r, oh my goodness, that was just absolutely shocking. Like, the Microwav'r seeing through smoke was not something anyone expected, I don't think. So this is going, I don't know if that's a bug or not, but for now we're gonna assume that that's the way it's gonna be. So crazy. No, you can get way further with Grands, Mr. Caesar. The guys in our task forces have always done a challenge where the first person to lose a Grenadier, like not lose on a stage, but to lose a single Grenadier, and you can get past 20 like that, not a problem at all, in usual circumstances. We're at stage 15, and we've just breezed through everything here. New protos, no, nothing yet. So let's get that back there out, and then we'll get this out here, and I do have troop health, so those cryo bombs are not a huge deal, but we're still going to be very careful, especially just to clear mines. I am terrible about scouting, as you've seen so far, so just use the cryo bombs, get the mines cleared, and make it easy on yourself, especially on the lower stages. You want to go as fast as you can on the lower stages. I can't stress that enough, and the reason is, right now, I have been playing for approximately 20 minutes, and I have lost 2/3 of an attack during that time because we haven't failed. So it's a little bit wonky, it's a little bit strange. Do I have a rocket launcher anywhere? Oh, there's one right there. So, but every second your attacks are full, you're losing attacks. So our attacks have been full for approximately 20 minutes here because you start full, and so you want to go as fast as you can, especially if you're boosted, and until you fail. Like, you want to fail as late in the stage as you possibly can. So far, there have been no special gunboat abilities. I think they're coming later. I don't entirely know. The early stages, generally, I think 18 has been the hardest stage, the stage where it starts to get hard. 18 to 21, usually somewhere in that neighborhood. The fact that the next trophy starts at stage 20 kind of makes that make sense. We've seen this kind of layout so many times. What can we do? Where are the shields? The shields are right there. Okay, so we can just go like this and like this. I think we can probably get some. Let's just get some critters back there gnawing away, and then in hopes that they will just take it down on their own. But they're all gonna die to that minefield back there. Why am I wasting GBE on this? I don't entirely know, but we'll find out soon. Level 32 is now. One sec, Mr. Cordero. Are you saying I make it there in patience, or that I make it there in before I fail, like before I run out of attacks? Because those are two very, very different things. I'm gonna try to cut this. If I can make this 90 minutes, I will be. If I can go less than 90 minutes, I will be very happy. How's that sound? I don't know how long I can actually go, based on A, tiredness, and B, attacks, but we'll find out soon, I guess. So, just so many. Probably should have dropped some critters here to get the shields instead. Let's get those guys back there out. Come on, did I just assume the critter's gender? Oh man, Fede's gonna have a heyday. Here we go. Talking about that challenge. Which challenge? Oh yeah, sorry, gotcha. Is that George? Oh, it's George Hall, yeah. George Hall is one of the dudes who was in the competition. He's also known as George. He just moved to Australia, so he's doing crazy work-related things. So, and George, please let us know what level you guys actually hit, because I'm partially making things up and going based on foggy memories. So we're almost at the Iron Anniversary Trophy. We've already got one placed. I'm going to be very interested to see if we can actually have more than one trophy at once. What was going around on Discord and Twitter and stuff, where people were saying that you can only have one trophy at a time. I don't know if that's actually accurate or not, and we're going to find out in about 3 stages. So let's actually shock this before it does. Oh, I just missed the shock. Did you see that? Awesome. There's a whole bunch of mines over here, and I'm going to get wreck a Zoid if I'm not careful. Let's shock you as well, Mr. or Mrs. Come on, Fede. Bear with me here. Let's go. We're just going to walk all of this stuff. I should probably have RCZM loaded right now, just because I am being so lazy about smoking anything, and RCZM is incredibly useful for Mega Crab and for those who don't like to smoke. But I'm going to be a little bit lazy here, and now let's get right into here. Boom, boom. No Microwav'rs in sight. Those Microwav'rs are going to be just ruining everything about everything. So hopefully someone's already posted to Reddit or Discord or somewhere the fact that Microwav'rs are the scariest thing in the history of anything. I got so much GB. I'm going to move back a little bit. Let's move back a little bit. I was a little bit scared that I couldn't shock that flamethrower there. So I'm just going to move back a little bit, and we'll just do some more clearing. Come on, Brick. Get out your battle orders. Now, I have not seen a use for Bullet yet, just because Brick and battle orders are incredibly, incredibly useful, and Taunt is so incredibly nerfed. But we'll have to wait and see. So far, battle orders has been maybe Critter Swarm for using RCZM. You already tagged Drew. Well done. Hopefully. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm sure someone will do the challenge with you, George. I have no doubts whatsoever. But I mean, that's the kind of cool stuff about Mega Crab is, whoa, see, what did I tell you? Stage 18. Stage 18 coming through. So we're going to go like this. We're just going to get some free critters happening just to get them out of their cages. And we'll clear this. Yeah, but that's the kind of, sorry, to get back on topic. The things that happen in Mega Crab aren't necessarily, you don't have to push the leaderboards. You can make up your own challenges, whether it's with your friends or people in your task force or people on Reddit or whatever. There's lots of things that can be done. And it doesn't have to be the highest stage. You can do, like, who gets the furthest before you lose a troop or before you lose an attack or whatever it might be. It doesn't have to be about skill or ability or the lack of sleeping or anything like that. So please, please, if you are one of those people who can't bring yourself to not sleep or to set alarms for every 2 hours in the middle of the night or whatever, find a different challenge. There are lots of them out there, whether it's Grenadiers or if you're going to use Gung Ho for your strategy, whatever you decide to do, there's lots of fun stuff. So don't, just find something fun. Pretty please, that's all I ask. And post challenges. I'm open for challenges. The Boom Tubers challenge is going to be awesome. Guys like Chicken and Turtle and my brain just turned off. Opie Destroy and Leo and Saul and all of those kind of dudes are doing awesome challenges, and it's all about, theirs is about time spent in game essentially. So good on them. I just don't have it in me this time. Uh-oh, did I just get wrecked? No, I didn't. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Let's drop some. I just looked at the wrong smoke timer. That's what happened. Okay, so let's get this cryo bomb here out. Let's get some, oh man, not a pretty attack, but we're full boost, so, and we have hookah. Let's go. One more battle orders, down it goes. I couldn't see what was happening there. We've had no new protos for about 10 attacks though, or 9 attacks, so hopefully something new. Yeah, stage 18 gets tough later on, for sure. Gung Ho is one of the worst troop loadouts in the history of troop loadouts, and I actually had it in my gunboat here, but then I decided no, I can't do it, so I ditched that. Let's get onwards. Hopefully we're gonna get a new prototype soon. Come on, where are we at? Oh, look at that! 2 zmo's. Damn, that's gonna be rough. Zmo's are, oh, look at this, 3 more zmo. Oh man, that's gonna be can we walk by there? We cannot walk by those zmo's. These ones right here are going to ruin our lives, and I didn't check the ice statues, so yuck. How do I want to get there? Let's go like this. Now, one of the things that a lot of people in our task force have been talking about doing is just dropping a smoke on top of the zmo and then dropping critters inside of it, and that's an easy way to distract it. I'm not going to do that at this time though. I'm gonna BART out this machine gun, and I want to get back into this area. Actually, you know what? Let's get rid of that too, just to get rid of some mines. I'm gonna walk up to the zmo's, and we'll see how this goes. Now you'll notice this is the big beach, not the small beach, so things are gonna be a bit wonky. Excuse me. Let's get walking. I don't think I'm gonna need that smoke there. Okay, machine gun did not turn. That's good. You see how wide these boats drop? It is, I think you have to use 3 smokes, I think. I don't think there's any other way, really. Where did that go? Let's get rid of that. Let's drop critters in there. Come on. Sorry, I said I wasn't going to do it. You better target the critters. Why are you not targeting the critters? That is not acceptable, zmo. Not acceptable at all. Why am I even dealing with these things? That's not what I was planning on doing at all. I was going to come over here then walk up this line. That's a terrible, terrible idea. Sorry, said I wasn't going to deal with the zmo's, and then I totally dealt with the zmo's, and now I am in a world of pain. Hopefully I can get to the back here. Oh man, this is going to be I'm not going to get there. I am not going to get there whatsoever. I'm going to be short on smokes, and we are going to be so incredibly done. Let's park right in here. I don't even know what's going to happen here. Actually, I know exactly I'm just about to fail. That is why live attacks for people who are pushing is a terrible idea. Oh, maybe medkit will save us. That's right. Medkit might save us from... We're done. It's GG time. Game over. We have a fail happening. Tired zmoT is tired. Oh, we still have troops. We still have... Could you imagine if we pulled this off? It's not going to happen, but could you imagine? That was a terrible, terrible thing to happen. Let's just watch them die. Let's retreat, because that was ridiculous. That was incredibly, incredibly terrible. So, moving onwards. The mines are clear. Yeah, now we can actually, good point, we can actually see, so the attacks are coming every 30 minutes. It's confirmed. And it's now been 45 minutes, or it's now been 30 minutes, so I would have gained an attack had I failed earlier. So there is the lesson learned. Fail quickly. Remember we talked about this? That was an intentional fail for those of you who weren't prepared for that. Let's try to Zooka health. Look at that, 50% Zooka health. That's kind of neat. Didn't help me there, but it would have been useful, perhaps. Man. It was an intentional wreck. That was completely planned. Someone will believe me, right? There'll be someone who comments and says, "Yeah, zmoT planned that. He was doing it for the." It's funny how someone will always believe something. So thank you for the person who would have believed it, but no, not today. Come on, critters! Come on, critters! Save the day, critters. This is going to be a long walk nonetheless. Probably should have used RCZM like I talked about before. But again, just going to get... If I fail this again, I'm going to probably cry a little bit. I don't think we should, though. We've got enough GBE to get back there this time. Because I've already cleared all the mines like a boss. Oh, we got something happening. Someone just subscribed and I can't see who it is. So thank you very much to whoever subscribed. I will... go back through later and just send you a magic pony or something. I don't know what the I'm sorry, I'm just trying to keep on. Oh man, rip. Let's throw a med kit right there. 50% health boost. Zookas, get through there. Yeah, health boost. Let's go like this and like this and like this. Oh man, this is not a good attack. Look at this. Hey, look, we forgot Brick over here. Let's drop Brick on the shore. Awesome. That's super great. I should probably use battle orders as well. Go. Awesome. Is Brick still alive? Oh, look, Brick's still alive. Sorry, I probably should be watching what's happening. Let's drop this cryo bomb over here. Let's drop a med kit over here. And that should drop the HQ. Hey, Robert Knees, what's going on? Look at that. You want to get your name on the screen? That's the easiest way. Just subscribe. Welcome aboard. Yeah, I've got fancy things now, George. We've got fancy things. I've got a bot too with boats and bucks and all sorts of stuff, but it's all... Oh, we got it. Let's see. Did my statue go away? Where did I have the statue? Oh, look at that. One statue is all you get. Read 'em and weep, boys and girls. The iron statue. I think it was somewhere up here, and... Yeah, look at that. It's gone. Only one statue at a time. Booyah. Oh my god. Hey, it's Stunt. Yeah, it's basically Twitch, but without whatever Twitch offers. No, sponsors here are people who actually like, hey, what's going on? Darth Vader? Man, that's like an honor and a privilege right there. Darth Vader coming in hot. Oh, please don't hey, Marvin Taylor, 10 euros. That's like $500, isn't it? I don't know the conversion very well, but man, so many beeps. Thank you very much, Marvin Taylor. Pizza and what's the other thing? Oh man, now everyone's going to be spamming this stuff. Whoa, Caesar, come on, man. Oh, that's why. Caesar wanted all of the statues. Yeah, I know, Caesar. I know, buddy. It's going to be okay. Is everyone just subscribing now? Is that what's happening? Oh, I just heard a beep, but nothing happened. So, let's move on. Not that subscribing's bad. Come on. Here we go. Come on. Beep, beep, beep. Let's get on with this. How am I going to walk through all of these mines? Let's go get this stuff over here. I'm terrible at planning this stuff, by the way. Live streams are not... I want you to know that I actually think these things through and actually scout when I'm not live streaming. But it just doesn't work because you have people on the stream saying things like, hello, 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 Mads. Sorry, I'm right in the middle of attack, Mads. I'll get back to you in a minute. Leave a message after the beep. There will be a beep in a sec. Just give it a minute. Someone needs to subscribe and then there'll be a beep. See, there you go. Jennifer Hudson coming through. Is that like the Jennifer Hudson? Isn't that like a famous singer person? Maybe it is. There's more beeps. I need to turn this thing off. Let's go. We're going to just get some heavies out front. Let the big heavy dudes do their thing. And hopefully, let's get a battle orders. I want to get over and get all of those shields, so I'm kind of not wanting you to go to the left-hand side there. That'd be great if you could go to the right, as a matter of fact. As long as Brick doesn't die... Actually, you know what? I wasted quite a bit of time on this stage already. Just, like, staring off into space. So, that is not a recommended outcome. I'm going to try to do a kill zone right about there, maybe. Or a snuggle spot, as Mrs. Merp likes to call it. Let's go. Need to get these shields down. I can probably actually ignore those shields and just head for right over here, because we've got enough critters that they're just gonna like swarm everything ever. Need my heavies to get out front. Get out front, heavies. There we... Whoa, I can't tell what's heavies and what's critters. There we go. Now that those shock mines are going to ruin my life, so we're gonna drop critters on top of them. Where's my flare even at? Okay, flare's right there. Oh man, this is not going as I would have hoped already. Lots of GBE though. Oh man, oh man, oh, the rockets were shooting over my head and I thought they were shooting like at my troops through the smoke somehow or something like that. If there was any sort of like zmoT type device here, we would just be getting wrecked right now. So that will be very interesting when it actually comes to fruition, when there's like zmoTs by the core and stuff. But stage 20, down. You're late on the party. Welcome, 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 man of Ong. Next trophy at 40. See, like, we're already at 20. We're already a quarter of the way done, and we're only at 52 minutes. So let's see what the highest score is. What is the highest score? Addison kicking butt. zmoT, though. How about that zmoT guy? He's doing all right. Man, beer is... adult beverages are making me burp. I apologize. Did I press attack yet? Yes, I did press attack. Awesome. Okay, so we have no new protos again. Gonna walk all the way down that whole right side. It's going to be magical. Gonna BART out the laser because lasers are not my favorite thing in the world. And it's got low enough health that it doesn't really matter. But need to definitely conserve some GBE because it's required. Let's BART out all of these things. 165. I love the GBE tribe. If they could just make the GBE tribe like permanent, that'd be swell. Oh man, we got these silly laser things over here. How do I want to drop here? Wonder if I can use cryo bombs to drop and not be roasted. Let's not risk it, shall we? I'm not... Yeah. I think I can't... I think it's this line right here. No, I'm way too far to the right-hand side. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to drop my zookas, and now I'm going to drop my my heavies back there. That way the heavies get shot by the lasers, not my zookas. Ah, I spoke too soon. That was superawesome.com, I think, is the actual website to that. This is going to be a long walk with heavies. Hopefully oh man, goodbye frozen zookas. This is not going terribly well. Trying not to tap the buttons too many times because I know I have a terrible habit of doing that. And we're going to get right into that corner. We got lots of GBE left at least, as long as we still have some zookas. Where's my frozen? There's a black spot on the ground where the frozen zookas were. Awesome. Okay, and I forgot to drop Rick again. Are you kidding me? That is super awesome, said no one ever. Might as well drop Brick back here just because... Oh, That was stupid too, because I just clicked on the battle orders button, thinking that, forgetting instantly that I had Brick back there somewhere. Where's Brick at? Brick is still, well, she's doing pretty well actually. I'm surprised those lasers. Oh, we should probably go back up here. Do we have enough troops? We should be able to take this down. Man, so many mistakes lately. I don't know. What's going on, Richard Wyatt? What do you mean, should start scouting? It's going down, man. Look at this. It's going down. How did Brick last that long? That's kind of incredible, actually. We're all good. ... the spot. Yeah, I don't actually know where the spot is on Mega Crab. I'll have to go back through some old videos. Actually, you know what? That'd be a good video. 2 smoke drop on Mega Crab. Brick is so good lately, though. Come on, man. I've been using Brick for like 3 days straight. Hey, it said Sanju Smart. Welcome aboard. And I don't know if if I'm actually gaining this many subscribers, or if people are just straight up unsubscribing and then subscribing, and that's probably the worst thing I should have ever... What the? New attack in 29... That is a bug, I think. Am I wrong here? That was 29 minutes, 40 seconds, like 3 minutes ago. That looks completely wrong. Let's drop that down. Could you imagine? Someone... I'm gonna attack here quickly. Let's quickly scale. What do we got here? That looks very, very, very wrong. Sparky could never hack the core. That was the GBE ability. Do we have any GBE abilities for this stage? No GB. I'm kind of worried that there's a bug that we're not getting any new attacks. That would be horrific. Let's go over into back there. No rockets range those shields, but at the same time, I can probably just get those shields with critters. So let's try that. Let's get all of the things happening. And now let's get these guys out, and we'll Bart this guy. Let's get some critters back there. And that should maybe do us. No, it's not going to do us at all. Okay, so let's go... Oh man, this was not a good idea. I thought maybe those critters could get all of those shields, but that's a terrible, terrible thought. That boom cannon's going to eat them all for breakfast. So, onwards and upwards we go. I'm actually going to bring Brick this time, hopefully. Oh man, this is not a good idea. Okay, so zookas, 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 heavies, zookas. Come on, heavies. Now let's get over into here, and we're going to drop Brick and some heavies. There we go. So, not sure on that drop yet, but we will figure something out soon enough. We kept most of our zookas alive, which was the primary focus of that attack. Let's get... I don't want to lose... The problem is I don't want to use too many smokes, because otherwise we're going to have problems when it comes to getting back to the other side. Alicia Rose has subscribed. Brings me to a small tidbit. My subscribers are 90... I want to say it's like 94% male. It was like 93% male. I've added like 2% more female subscribers. So all the ladies out there, thank you very much for your patronage. Big fans of your work. Oh man, I think everyone is now... Oh man, I'm gonna get wrecked here maybe. Let's get right into here. Everyone's doing it. I knew I should have never said that. But I think we still have at least one Zooka left. So hopefully we can still take this down. If you are gonna do that when I'm attacking, I will not be able to see who you are. Just an FYI. Let's get back into here, and I'm gonna go 1, 2, and we're gonna release the... What can I do here? I'm gonna drop a med kit here. And then I'm going to flare here and go like this, and medkit there as well. Okay, so getting wrecked. I don't know why I didn't just hit the core just now. That was a terrible idea. But maybe, just maybe, we can shock this again and maybe get to no, this is a fail. This is fail number 2, but we will soon know in like 4 seconds if, actually medkit, 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 there's still a chance, come on critters, it could still happen. Look at this medkit. No, not happening. So now, let's see what the timer says. Let's have a look, because that looked very, very, very bad. Let's look at that. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Timer is broken. We are going to run out of attacks very, very quickly. That is very, 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 very bad. So, oh man. Whew. That's bad, bad news. Hopefully someone is going to go and ping Drew. Yeah. So, time to be a bit more cautious, because once I lose these 2 attacks, we're done-ski. That's very, very bad. Wow. I'm going to just straight up... Do we go into full-on safety mode? Probably not. Let's not go full safety mode. But let's get Bullet out. Goodbye, Brick. Don't need you anymore. Let's go back to here. That's a huge. That's a fairly big. It's a fairly big bug. As a wise man once said, "Oof." Let's get into this. Man, that's gonna be rough. Okay, let's go. We're gonna get like. Here's what we're gonna do. First thing we're gonna do is we're going to send an artillery back on this rocket launcher. And we haven't seen the other prototypes yet. I wonder where they are. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to send Bullet out front just so he can just be him, be Bullet. Do your thing, Bullet. And we'll drop a smoke right about there. Uh-oh, I gotta drop critters right about there just to make sure that we clear all of those mines. I'm going to back flare. Actually, you know what? No, I can't back flare because then Bullet will come with us. And now that that happened, that was almost a good thing. I almost did a good thing there, which is sort of a change for this stream at the moment. Man, no new attacks. And we're now, how many minutes in the crab? 47. So hopefully Drew is going to be awake at some point soon. I got a sneeze coming too. Man, this is going to be rough. Oh man, I got like one of those like mega... Oh my goodness. Oh, sorry. I took my headphones and tried to cover my microphone as best I could, so hopefully I did not just explode your ears, and if I did, I'm very sorry, but that was a terrible time to sneeze. That was a terrible, terrible time to sneeze. Man, clock is broken. Trader is broken. Bullet is nerfed. And it's Easter weekend, Easter long weekend, so hopefully he can rally the troops and get them into the office. I feel bad that they have to, there's nothing worse than going into the office on a long weekend. So, should we do a core? Let's see how much shield we have. 2 million shield, so that will be a factor for sure. Probably need to get these shields over here. Let's get rid of hookah. I'm not feeling hooky right now. Did I just say not feeling hooky? Let's get some frozen. Let's get some frozen team out here with Everspark. I love the fact that it actually brings out the, what's it called now? I'm gonna actually load a boat of heavies as well, and I'm still gonna use 2 boats of medics. I feel like that's probably a good call. Not a traditional loadout, but this is not I'm curious how much powder we've gone through. And by the way, one thing that was noticed is that attacks don't actually... Hey, it's FMR. Attacks don't actually cost gold. So for those of you like myself who are somewhat pushing leaderboards, this is a good way to gain some gold. This is the only thing in... This is the only way in Boom Beach that I can think of anyways that does not actually cost gold to attack. So kind of neat, kind of useful, and I'm not good at smoking RCZM, by the way, so this is going to probably be a bit of a train wreck, but I feel like we can probably get back into here, and then I'll explode that cryo bomb when we get closer to that date. Oh, medics, rip, medics, rip, medics, rip. Did I just lose every single medic? Yes, yes, yes I did. So we have an RCZM lineup happening right now, and we have no M, which is going to be a bit of a tragedy. So let's get this out, and I'm going to drop a med kit, because I think we have 50% Zooka troop health. Oh man, I just totally froze all of my troops as well. So not a good start here by any stretch of the imagination. But hopefully we can get our troops moving in the right direction. Man, they move slowly, don't they? Like, that's just incredible. Come on, get moving. There we go. Okay, so another cryo bomb we can pop. Come on, cryo bomb. Please be a cryo bomb. No medics is making this into a complete nightmare. Wow. Oh, man. And I just talked about how we're not gaining new attacks. So that's super awesome, too. Just super not awesome. 50% extra, what are those things called? Zooka Health Tribe coming in handy. Not tribe, oh man, I'm gonna get wrecked here. Just absolutely wrecked. No medics. Oh, let's push the button anyways. Oh man. Tired, zmoT is tired. I don't know how this is going to work, because like there's going to be people who lose a ton of attacks on this, because how long till they fix it? Will they reset it? Like, I don't know what they're going to do here. This is going to be a huge problem, and people are going to be very, very upset, because the attack timer is resetting after every single attack. This is going to be a huge problem. I was gonna say poor Drew, but that doesn't seem to fly with the Boom Beach community. But from a personal standpoint, I'm gonna say it anyways. Poor Drew. Like, this is just a nightmare. This is gonna be a big problem, and it's unfortunate. It's very, very unfortunate. So gross. I'm just trying to think of how they could possibly fix it, and I just don't know, because it's going to be a big problem. Like, I don't know what they can do. Like, how would you fix this? Do you restart everyone's Mega Crab? I don't think that's an option. Like, I don't know what you do in this scenario. I hope they have talked about these sort of things, but I'm going to lose all my medics again. Get going, medics. Why are you doing the circle standing around thing that guys on sports teams do? Like, come on. See how PG that was, or G-rated that was? That was amazing, right? I don't even know what I'm doing right now. I'm a little bit flustered at the moment, because this is just silly of what's happening. Hey, Omie, I think that's like a Turkish looking name, I think. Did I just assume his location? Let's go like this. Come on, dudes, just pull this out for me, please. I'm stuck in like brain off thinking about this problem mode, and it's not doing me any favors under any circumstances. I need 4 more GBE, and I need it very, very quickly. Or I need my heavies to do something good. Come on, just throw a remote. There we go. That's a good remote, actually. If I fail right now, it's all over. It's all over, ladies. I get to go to bed, which is would be sort of nice, but at the same time, no fresh attacks would be very, very bad. Oh man, it's going. We're gonna lose. I'm gonna lose on stage 23. Just amazing, to be quite honest. Maybe we have a 1% chance. Wow. No Red Bull. No Red Bull. I need to go to sleep after this is done. This is a very, very temporary thing. And the fact that attacks are not regenerating is going to make that... Where are the shields out on this? Oh, right there. I probably should have gone for those, eh? We're about to lose our... We're done. Jeremy Menier just subscribed. So I think we're done because things are broken. I don't know what we could do otherwise. Like, and so just to be 100% clear, in case people aren't cluing in here, I think everyone is. But every time you finish a stage or an attack, it says new attack in 30 minutes. And that was happening earlier where the trader kept coming and going, and I never thought anything of it. But now that we've seen that, I didn't even get to see any more prototypes. Like, we didn't get to see the Flotsam or the other prototypes. So my apologies. These were not good attacks by me, and I'm not going to make excuses. I have many, many of them, but that was just straight up bad. So, wow. Yeah, that was... Check the leaderboard, they say. So people are progressing, but Ragnar Lodbrok, similar, they've seen something like that before. Man, I am, you know what? Drew just said, okay, so Drew's online. Perfect. That's fantastic. Thank you very much, PK. That's great. What time is it? We are early. You know what? Let's do this. I'm going to, I'll throw up a waiting screen. I'll be back in a second, and I'm just going to load my HQ18 account and push on that for a second, because why not? Here we go. I'll be back in a sec. Talk to you in 1 minute. And just like that, Tmoz HQ18 account. You know what? Remember how I said someone was going to boost their Power Stone chance? I'll boost mine. What the heck? We'll compare. We can compare OP Destroys and zmoTs and Tmoz and all of the things. So all of those times that I thought I was wasting attacks and I said rush to fail, oh man, I have no GBE. That is a huge problem, by the way. I hate the fact that the boost button is right next to, replaced by the shovel button. So I thankfully boosted my masterpiece first. Mega Crab has arrived. Oh man. I should go to bed, you're completely right, but I might as well just do something here. My goodness, that's going to be interesting to say the least. I'm gonna load some heavies, and you know what, I did dumb things. I should have just used either heavy Zooka like I always do, or I should have used Scorcher Zooka or Scorcher tanks, but hindsight 50-50 and all of those things. Yes, man, that Microwav'r is crazy. Thanks, Kirk. I can't jump into Discord right now. So, oh, my mind is just spinning right now. Like, all of those things are just, yes, wow. Okay. So, let's go like this. We're gonna draw, actually, you know what? I don't need to drop any troops right now. Sorry, back to level 1, philosophy and brain, and, yeah, I should be noting these timestamps and things like that. Oh, I think the trader's the same for every level, to be honest, Tiki. I think that's what happened, is everyone got like the level 1 trader. So let's have a look here. Yeah, I think it's the exact same trader. So a little bit unfortunate, but the traders, like, the trades don't care. Like, honestly, the trades most of the time are fairly average at best, but this is just, ugh, unfortunate. Okay, yeah, I agree. about the sleep thing. Who said they said sleep is something something? My sleep more than crab. Yeah. So I definitely am way. Why did I just drop two? See, I just dropped 2 artillery on a just brain not working. I'm unable to process more than one thing at a time, and right now this mega crab thing has just literally blown my brain. So I really hope they have a quick way to fix this. I don't know what they'll do though. Like, what do you reset everyone's crab? I guess, like, realistically right now it is like 7 p.m. local time or something like that. So that's not the worst. Like, at least it's only 7 p.m. in New Zealand. But I don't know. I don't know what they do. Hopefully they have a creative solution, because otherwise it's going to be just absolutely crazy. Yeah, I guess maybe if I'm offline, that's a good point, because maybe if I'm offline, I'll do some attacks here, then I'll jump back into my Omie account and see maybe if he's generated an account. Maybe if you don't attack, you'll generate attacks. So maybe that's a strategy. Like, if you fail, you wait a bit or something like that, because you'll have to wait half an hour is the only thing. So that's a very good point. Maybe it doesn't say anything like that, does it? New attack in. So yeah, that doesn't say like go sleep for half an hour. It's not like it's a built-in don't attack timer or something like that. So, because this is going to, hey, what's going on, Emmanuel Cruz? So this is going to make people's boosts, like, if you only get 1 attack every half an hour when you're not attacking, boosting statues for crab is going to be a questionable thing to do. So until they fix it, obviously. Hopefully they're on social media, Twitter, Discord, Facebook, whatever that might be. And it sounds like Drew is already on the case. So, man, oh man. And that's the thing. That's one of the, remember, I don't know if I got a couple people saw that I said chicken wasn't going to win Mega Crab, and they took it the wrong way. But it's things like this that I'm talking about. He is in the earliest possible time zone, and being in the earliest possible time zone is great, because I wouldn't be streaming with you guys if I wasn't. But at the same time, there's been instances where you can't attack Imitation Game, where Dr. T didn't come. Usually smaller bugs that are less of an issue, but this one is going to be a little bit frustrating for those people in... It's midnight here as well. Where are you at, Dwight? I am in it's midnight for me too. I thought you said 5 a.m. Baby Hustle. I was like, you get up early, darn. But no. I will hopefully... I'm sitting here at it's actually midnight my time, so it will be uncomfortable when Mega Crab comes back, and I will be... I tend to clear my map from... And that's the other thing, I gotta decide, do I want to push on Mega Crab, or do I want to keep my VP? Because I definitely can't do both. There's no way you can do both unless you either are a single bachelor, you've made a deal with your wife and family, or something, or you're away on business or something. But my away on business, watch this, walking into those things. My away on business is now done, and it is family time. I mean, you don't... Easter, just even if you're not part of a family that goes to services and church and stuff like that, Easter is just sort of like a... What did that just say? Why does it say 2 out of 4 attack? What just happened? Did they just... I haven't failed. Why did I just lose 2 attacks? Can you guys see this? They just did something, obviously. Because now it's at 26 minutes and my attack did not end... I'm gonna... Oh, man. So, new bug. Looks like maybe they switched something. Because... I'm guessing they changed it 3 minutes ago. I'm gonna finish this stage. And then I'll go back to my zmoT account and we'll see what is going on. Because that, to me, looks like they made a change. Let's find out here in a second. Because that looks... Yeah, it looks like... people are having the same thing. Looks like they just changed the number of attacks. Or they just changed something, but and I just lost 2 attacks and I've had 0 fails. So we'll have to see. Maybe Omie should have 0 attacks. Maybe he's got 2. I say Omie, it's zmoT, sorry. But you know what I'm trying to say here. Man, maybe they just fixed it. I'm gonna look on the positive side and say maybe they just fixed it, because there's no reason. Maybe if I have 1 attack after this, it's broken still, or it's new kind of broken. But if I still have 2, then I kind of assume the timer is going right now in the background, and that it's been fixed. That's my general feeling. Oh man. Okay, there we go. Drew said fixed, so there we go. It looks like it's fixed, but the way they fixed it was by removing attacks. So you'll see now, yeah, we're counting down. So I'm going to switch back to my other account, and we'll see. I'll be back in 1 sec. Okay, so we're back. What do we got for attacks? I still got 0 attacks, but at least my timer has been going. So, I guess we figured out how they're going to fix it. Hopefully, you haven't failed yet, because if you have, you probably just lost a couple attacks. But honestly, that's fine with me. I'm not. That's not a big deal. I'm just glad that it's been fixed, and we're only in hour 1, so that's fantastic. I don't know if they just felt like they just flicked a switch or something, but okay, so now I'm just going to spend all of these resources before someone raids me, and I've already got full those things, so that is no good. I'm going to switch back one more time. I'm sorry. Let's get back to where I was supposed to be. That's not how we switch out. I'll be right back. I'm just going to switch my to my other screen. I'll be back in 1 sec. Sorry, I just had to check that. Okay, so it sounds like we start with 2 out of 4 attacks. So that is, and it sounds like maybe it was in like some sort of dev mode or something. So maybe I haven't lost attacks on this account, but obviously I would have been gaining attacks while I wasn't on this account. So I'm guessing they just forgot to click go on the timer or something like that. Nonetheless. Yes, Ryan, it is time. If you came to the right place. If you want to be salty, now is the time. But I gotta say, it's fixed. It sounds like it was just like something like silly user error, but I mean, the fact they fixed it that fast makes me think that someone forgot something. But at least we are in a better spot now. Ryan, how are you always awake? Like, I think Ryan sleeps less than Fede does. Yeah, I saw that. We saw the bug saw. We've already been there, and it's fixed now at least. And I just lost 2 attacks on this account without having. I went from 4 attacks to 2 attacks, and I did not fail. So a little bit awkward, a little bit not ideal, but what do you do? I suppose. I'm exhausted. I'm gonna. What time are we at now? I'm gonna call the stream in like approximately 15 minutes. I'm gonna say it right now. I am I was gonna say dying, but let's not go overkill here. These things, speaking of overkill, these things are crazy. The Microwav'r is just bananas. It is silly, and I'm just so happy that zookas outranged it at least, and Brick just got shot in the face. Because those things are just dangerous. Like I thought that they were weak, and because I got to test them on the dev build, and clearly I did not test them with smoke. because these things are just crazy. Like, they are dangeroso. If you don't speak Spanish, that means dangerous. Let's go like so. No, yeah, if you're not going to get attacks back, that's the thing. So what happened there? What happened there was everyone, it seemed like, lost 2 attacks. So my Tmoz account went from 4 attacks to 2 attacks. So if you failed twice, then the timer is at least counting again. But whereas Omie, I had terrible attacks, and we just lost 4 on our own. So it went from 0 to 0. It didn't go to like -2 as. Oh, look at that! Yay! I don't think I saw. Did we see this? I don't think we saw this, or I didn't care maybe. But I'm curious to go back and see if we actually saw the trader pop up or not. I got 2 extra attacks, but I didn't get the attacks for when I should have. So I got even maybe. Hey, welcome aboard, Vidglotzen. Okay, so Sky Shield. I'm a big fan of the Sky Shield. It's gonna be very interesting. The fact that you can't even flare it or throw medkits is going to be. I don't necessarily like the idea because you can't smoke to it and it's stuff like that. But at least I just think it's cool. You don't have to necessarily enjoy it to like it. Does that make any sense? Hopefully. Nonetheless, let's get some of these things popped out here. I need to get those shields on this low-level base, I think. This low-level account, I should say. Let's get back into here. Now, where can I flare to? I can't flare anywhere in that corner, sadly. Let's go to right there. I have a headache because I'm so tired right now. So if I'm not sounding coherent, I apologize. But we're gonna do some. Oh no! See how we had to plan those smokes right on the edges? That was not a well-placed flare placement. Let's move this flare back here a little bit, because otherwise we're gonna be in a world of pain. Let's shock some things. Yeah, I mean, see, watch this. We're gonna actually kill this thing from the ground. You see how it actually, there we go. Doesn't do damage to troops, I don't think, but otherwise, Heavy's getting, where is that rocket launcher? Oh, it's just a baby rocket launcher. Let's BART you out, rocket launcher. Goodbye, rocket launcher. I've got not a blue screen on my computer, but one of my services just failed, so hopefully that is not. You'd think that if only I worked in IT or something like that. To be honest, I installed a whole bunch of new apps and services in Bologna today, so that's not super surprising. Caesar, you are so salty. I love it, Caesar. Caesar, you should be sleeping right now. Get your sleep now, man. Where did my statue go? Do I have a statue yet? Yeah. Oh, Caesar! Caesar! You're gonna... Look at this, Caesar. They replaced one thing with another. Look at that, Caesar. We've got 2 statues. So, if you got here earlier, when you got one statue, it replaced the other statue. But now we've got 2 statues. I want to switch to my other account to see if I have 2 statues or not, but I'm not. Caesar, you need to be dancing right now. Dude, you were so unhappy when we only had 1 statue, so now you, I assume, should be dancing and happy. Caesar's probably watching from his hot tub right now, by the way, so 2 statues. Look at that. We're going to put 1 on each side. Let's put you over in this general area. And let's put you over in this general area. And I can see why. What did you miss? Well, so for those of you who just woke up, there was a bug with the Mega Crab. And what was happening was if you failed an attack, your timer after every attack, the timer restarted at 30 minutes. And it was uncomfortable and bad. And my attacks were uncomfortable and bad. And then when Drew came online, they fixed it like right away. But when they did that, anyone who started the crab on time had 4 out of 4 attacks, and now everyone else starts with 2 out of 4 attacks. So, not necessarily. I don't know if that means that the people who started with 4 out of 4 got an edge or not because their timer wasn't going and stuff. But you'll get new attacks. It's just you didn't lose your attacks. You failed twice, and you're supposed to start with 2. So that's where you're at. It's a little bit unfortunate, I know, but in the grand scheme of things, the millions of people who are going to play after us are going to be better off by it being fixed. So, how do you have 2 statues? I don't know. It looks like when they fixed the timer, now you can have 2 statues. My first run through on my other account, I only got 1 statue, but at the same time, there was no Gearheart pop-up saying, here, have a statue the first time, and now there is. So clearly something has changed. Just one of the pitfalls of being in the early time zone group, early time zone gang. I'm very curious to see if the other account, if my zmoT account has all of the statues or just the 2. Because if it's, just the 1. Because if so, that's going to be kind of strange. I'm about to lose all my zookas to those. Let's get rid of that. And I'm going to come back into here, I guess. Let's get walking. Please get walking underneath smoke, though. That would be swell. Thank you very much. Is there a shock mine there? No, there's not. But there is regular mines. So, very, very eventful stream. And it's, I don't know what to tell you, man. Oh, we got Sonner Duran. I just like reading people's names. Maybe I could just start a channel where I read people's names. That'd be amazing. I would butcher so many people's names. And now, names by zmoT. You tipped 35%. Well done. I tip between 15 to 25. I don't recall ever having tipped. Actually, funny story. A friend of mine, so we were up for his birthday, and he walked into the restaurant, and he's like, and it was late at night, so he was intoxicated, and he's like, I bet you've never seen this before. 100% tip. And the machine's like, eh. You can't actually tip 100% on some machines. And so he's like, well, bet you've never seen this before. 99% tip, the Gretzky tip. And they're like, yeah, you're like the 4th person that's done it, but thank you very much. It was because, I guess, one of those you had to be there things, but it was funny. It was funny, I promise. Can we get back there? And for those of you who are unsure of why I am only boosted half my statues, because I have no powder on this account apparently, but I guess I just got some from the Mega Crab, but I am not using it to boost at this time juncture. Booyah! Come on, badass drop. Not such a badass drop, but more of like a almost I tried drop. Heavies. Running on heavy fuel. Let's get rid of those things. And we'll get back into here again and in there again. Do we have any rocket launchers nearby? Oh, there's another sky shield. For those of you who also just joined us, you can throw like flares on the sky shield and it doesn't work. Same thing with med kits and all of the like. So I was really hoping that flare didn't go through, because if it did, it would have been really bad. So Sky Shield does not work against any GBE, but it does have 2 health bars. If you notice, actually, should I be doing this? Let's get another. You'll notice that there's 2 health bars over there, so that's kind of neat. The shields are down. That was not my GBE doing that. That was my attack over here. Max. Oh, what does the umlaut do? No, maybe it makes the name say its name. Muleburger. Max Muleburger. Max Muleburger. Did I do that right? Is that all right? I think Yeah, I know. I thought I was out of range of it. It was just poorly executed on my part. So how much time do we have left? I'm gonna say 6 minutes. So the stream so far has been an hour 34, and I'm gonna call it at an hour 40, just because I am like running on fumes right now. So let's do a quick recap. Couple bugs, weird statue stuff. Microwav'r, man, the Microwav'r is a game changer. I can't wait to build a Microwav'r. They said there's only gonna I'm very curious to see if Drew did say that's the way it's supposed to work, so clearly that's the way it's supposed to work. But my goodness, like that Microwav'r is my new favorite. Actually, you know what? It's not though, because it'll work against RCZM, but if you watch the heavy stand underneath it, it did nothing, like absolutely nothing. So it's gonna target heavies and zookas, and it's not going to do anything at all against tanks. So I will probably not be deploying it, because if you want to raid me with heavies or zookas, you can raid me all day, every day. I will like beach my headquarters. But if you're going to raid me with tanks, I don't take offense to it, but I'd rather defend against tanks than against zookas, if that makes any sense. I don't know if it does make sense or not, but it's just how my brain process works. It's not. I have nothing against tanks. I just don't like to use tanks so much. And I like to see people raid me with zookas. I use zookas a ton, so to see people raid me with zookas makes me happy. Good night, Manavong. Good night, Virus XDY. Shout out my name. I can't shout, man. It's too late at night. I'll wake up my family. I can't do it. They would get very upset if I shouted names out right now. If I didn't know, if the word Noel didn't exist, I would probably have totally butchered that like really badly. But I think that the umlaut, I think is what it's called. Is that right? Lets you makes the letter say its name, I think is how it works. And I'm not German, by the way. So I think if someone said, the person who said you're German, if they were talking to me, I am 1000% not German. I think the only words that I know in German are Proust, I think. It's not necessarily a source of pride, but anywhere I go I learn how to say cheers, just so that I can, it's a good way to meet people and talk to people, is to drink with people, to be. My favorite is in Turkish though, it's şerefe, which is, normally it's like here's to you or whatever, but or like salute, but in Turkish it's to your honor, which I found to be kind of neat and interesting. So small random detail. I'm guaranteed saying that wrong. My pronunciation is always terrible. Hey, Ranjith. Oh, it disappeared too before I could read the whole thing. Everyone from Chicken's channel. How is Chicken doing? It's like 3:30 in the morning for him. So hopefully, I think he said he had to work at 7 too. So dude is in for a rough day. The PSC life. How's that? Was that husky enough, or did I need to make it like? Did I need to like do like a little like smile, like a little like fake smile, and say it with like a? The PSC life is here. You couldn't. Hopefully, my face cam worked for that, because if not, then I just totally like ran my hand through my hair and the whole meal deal. It was like really good, Ryan. So, or did you want me to like whisper out your real name or just your channel name? Either way, Ryan. No, that just sounded creepy. Let's just move on from that. I didn't even look where the shields are. Oh man. See, this is my problem with doing live streams. I am not really good at planning things. I just kind of make it up and whatever. Let's go like back and front, and where's that rocket at? Right there and over there, and battle orders. If we can get this space down, I will be amazed. This is this should technically be a fail, but I'm not sure if it's actually going to be or not. We'll find out soon enough. Come on, if I can get back into this corner, like back into there, I got a chance. Let's go back into there. Battle orders, run away. See, battle orders saving the day. Oh snap, fail to good all in one. So chicken clearly failed twice, because if it took away all his attacks. It was Prost. I thought, oh. Prost? I thought it was Proust. Okay, so I clearly have never even read the word, so my apologies. See, proving I'm not German one word at a time. Not that being German is bad. I mean, I'm just not German. Let's go. Just digging a hole now. Digging a hole, digging a hole. There's no rocket launchers on this state. Where? Oh, we've already been through the sky shields. Anyone who came from the Chicken's channel, did he encounter any flotsams? Because so far we have not seen. I can't remember what the other, like, if someone can tell me which prototype I'm missing, I'll like shout them out or something, or whisper them out. So we've had the zmoT, that's one. We've had the we talked about the Flotsam, that's two. We talked about the what's the other? Oh man, I forgot Brick again. We've got the Sky Shield. We've got the Microwav'r. What's the fifth one? Don't make me look at my thumbnail because I can't do that right now. Tell me the fifth one. What's the other one? I can't bring myself to think of it. My brain is just off. So come on, someone's got to have it. Let's get a taunt going. Let's get a shock there and a shock there. And a thing over there. Trying to avoid corner bases. Corner bases are like great, Ryan. That's not a good approach. And although corner bases are starting to bring back lasers, and that is going to be completely frustrating. I was pretty happy when shock blasters became the norm because I was so sick and tired of lasers. But now shock blasters are so last year, and it's back to lasers, and I really dislike lasers. So, oh wow, he went from 3 to 4. Floats on around 25? Darn, I'm not going to get there tonight under any circumstances, so that's too bad. Actually, maybe if I get... Oh, the Boom Surprise, thank you very much. IBIMS. IBIMS. How's that for a whispered shout out? Actually, does anyone know what my timer is as far as... Oh, maybe, so it says 2 minutes. I wonder if that means that my zmoT account... Thanks for coming in. I can't read that. Broma Spara Todos. Is that Spanish? Or am I just reading it? I see Todos in there, so I'm going to assume it's Spanish. I'm going to switch back to zmoT in a sec because I'm almost done, but I want to try and get the Flotsam because they're awesomely cool. Let's go like this, and like this, and then we're just going to drop right into here, and it's going to be awesomely awesome, and hopefully not completely fail. There we go. There we go. Come on. Well, that was actually almost not completely terrible. Did you see that drop? I mean, it's about to get really bad, but it was started out almost not terrible. I don't even know where I'm going right now. Like, what am I trying to accomplish? Wow, I was just dropping my troops. Oh, Mega Crab. Why do you do this to me? Let's go right into there. I'm going to let my heavies venture out into the world here for a sec because my zookas need to catch up. I'm going to get back into this corner here. I am so tired right now. Hey, oh man, I can't even say that name right. Zeki L. Gender. I'm supposed to be attacking. Sorry, let's get back to the task at hand. I can't even throw critters because I don't have critters. Let's just try to do some magical things. I need to get one more shock on that, and then on there maybe. I could really use one. Hey, look at that! One more of the, what is that called? Battle orders. This actually might be an okay attack unless that rocket launcher comes unshocked and ruins my life. Medkit, 4 days. Medkit, save the day. Let's go, stage 17! Booyakasha! I'm whispering yes. I have many children sleeping right now, and I'm actually at my wife's family's house, so her mom and dad are sleeping. Banana applesauce. So is that applesauce made out of bananas, or is it applesauce with bananas mixed? How does that even work? I'm gonna switch back to my other account. I'll be back in like 2 seconds. Please don't leave. I'll be back. Hey, it's George. What's Mr. Point? Don't just wait. We're gonna try and get the Flotsam. Don't leave yet. Okay, do we have an attack? Please have an attack. Please have an attack. Yes, we have an attack. Now, I'm just gonna do this. Let's just do it the old-fashioned way. Oh man, people are just making their names tougher. Statue B. Statue B? How many statues do I have? Good point. Look at this, we got 2 statues. Booyah! Awesome. So, 2 statues. Caesar, going to be excited. Caesar is going to be excited. Okay, here we go. Now, we're just going to do it the old-fashioned way, and that is doing it full force, full frontal. Here we go, in your... Yeah, I can't say full frontal in your face that without cracking a smile. Sip. Let's just do it the easy way. If you want to push crab and you don't want to have to think a heck of a lot, this is a very, very good way to do it, I gotta say. Drop some critters out front. We probably should have cleared those shields in the first place, but it's too late for that now. Bullet. I was just singing Flintstones theme song with Bullet for some reason. I don't know. Do I remember you? Of course I remember you. What kind of question is that? Obviously I remember you. Don't be silly. Honestly, when it comes to people's names, I feel like I do pretty well, and I can remember like their general attacks and where they're from and stuff like that. But there are I was gonna say that there's so many people, but there's not so many people, but there are a good number of people that are in my brain at any one time, and right now is not the time for brain moments. You have to beat stage 20 to get to... It depends what stage you're on. If you get one statue at one level and then another statue at another level, so... Oh, goodness. Let's... Awesome, man. Awesome. Thank you very much. The thing is, the pictures are so small on my screen, and I remember people's... people on my channel based on their picture usually, so right now is not the time for me to remember anything about anyone because the screen is tiny, and we just finished full frontal, and I'm just going to try not to say full frontal 6 more times in the next 10 seconds. Apparently the new Super Trooper was released out, by the way. Speaking of the meow scene came to mind. If you haven't seen Super Troopers, please go watch it. It is fantastic. I don't know if the second one's out or not. I don't know if I should be using energy drink or not, but I'm kind of thinking that Bullet's going to get shot in the face a bunch and maybe sit in place of a Scorcher at some point, maybe, is my general... Oh man, there's a lot of There's a lot of boom cans up there. Should I maybe skip those? Yeah, the fact, me being able to skip to smoke scorchers is probably never going to happen, but let's try it. I think this is probably a terrible, terrible idea. So what we're going to do instead is we're just going to do that and go like this, and we'll just get some things happening that are going to be awesome. So Bullet's going to get out front, and we're going to get more critters, and this is going to be great. I am going to be the skank, the king of the skanks. Man, brain is just... We've got to a new low on the... How do you get better statues? There's a very, very, very easy way to get better statues, and the answer to that is attack a lot of things and have Power Stone chance. If there's no secrets, there's no secret formula when it comes to getting better statues. The easy way to get better statues is to simply attack a lot of things. That's all it is. That's all it takes. The more you attack, the more stones you get. The more stones you get, the more statues you get. The more statues you get, the more not terrible statues you will have. And it's just that simple. Hopefully Bullet can pull it through for us, because we are getting fairly close to the core. And I feel like this energy drink on no, like, unboosted, no troop health Bullet is very, very bad. But we have boosted troop health, so we should be fairly okay. Like, why do I even bother with tanks if Bullet's going to be this off? Like, he is fairly beefy. Come on, Bullet, be beefy for us. I need a leader. You need a leader of cola? Actually, we were talking about this at lunch today. I don't drink cola or pop or soda or whatever you want to call it terribly often, but the first sip of Coke is just like magical. If I could buy a can that just contained one sip of Coke, I probably would. I'd probably complain that it was too much money or something along those lines, but the first sip of Coke is just incredibly good. After that, I could like just put the can down. But I know they make small cans, but I want bigger than small cans of Coke. Or smaller than... That's the thing, Ryan. I'm not... This troop loader is called Skanks. It's half Scorchers, half tanks. That's it. That's all. I really want to get to the Flotsam. Is that... We're on stage 25. We did it, everyone. We did it. We did it. Yeah, that's the thing. I've got a video called How to Get Perfect Statues, which is kind of clickbaitish, but if you search my channel, you'll find it, Mr. Banana Applesauce, and what you'll learn is that there is no... Well, look at all these prototypes. Someone said there's Flotsam. I don't think there is. Just more Microwav'rs, and Microwav'rs are scary. But yeah, the bottom line is just make a lot of statues. The more you attack, the more stones you'll get. So just attack lots. It'll be fun. The last sip. No. I can't do it. I can't... Oh, I need... Okay, that's a far of a quote. Okay, good enough. Sip of water. I've already gone overtime by a lot. So I'm going to fail this stage and then we'll call it a night. How was that for a deal? Please tell me you're serious. That'd be amazing. That's way better than 40 medics, I gotta say. 40 medics is a pretty good name, but it would have been better if it was 32 medics. Let's go... Can we just go to the left corner? Can I smoke skanks? I don't know that I'll be able to pull that off, but we're going to try to smoke back into that general. I should be using heavy Zooka here, I know, but that laser makes me want to cry. I'm going to avoid... How much health is on the shield, actually? Yeah, we can probably do this. Let's just do that. zmoT will probably... Actually, you know what? That's a bigger issue. Let's just do it. As the famous Bill O'Reilly once said, we'll do it live. Yeah, Bullet. See how Bullet gets shot in the face by the Doom Cannon? That's what I was after. Now we're going to smoke right to there. I'm gonna throw smoke soon, I promise. Let's throw a smoke right there with some critters in it. zmoT. I don't think zmoTs do a heck of a lot of damage to tanks, but I figured let's just not play that game at all. Late smoke, cause scorchers, and then late smoke, cause scorchers, and then right into the corner. I actually like almost smoked my troops successfully, maybe. Almost, maybe, I think. Did I break it? What does high score mean? Let's go like that. Look at this, I almost might have done something. Oh no, that's not good. That's not good at all. Come on, why are my tanks out front? Because I don't know how to use tanks. That's a good enough reason, I would say. zookas@gmail.com. Oh goodness gracious. Dios mío. Is that like close enough to Spanish that it let's get you saved. Let's save the whales. Let's go. Come on, Scorcher, get back there. Uh-oh, there's a thing back there. I need that boom cannon to go down, I assume. Because if not, then we're going to be in... Yeah, there goes the boom cannon. There goes one. Let's get that shock out. Come on, shock. That's actually not a bad shock. Look at that. Do I have any GBE? Yeah, I got a bit of GBE, so that's a good start. Hopefully my Scorcher is actually going to target the boom cannon there. That would be really nice. Maybe it's just going to explode. Yep, that was actually pretty good timing. And now, will it go down? Stage 25 solo. I'm going to sleep. I thought I was going to fail this for sure. I'm going to go to sleep in like this. I want to fail first though is the problem. What real world time is it? Oh my gosh, it's 12. Actually, it's only 12:41. Never mind. I keep thinking it's like 4 a.m. or something like that, but I just feel that tired. I haven't got speed serum yet. There's no like bum 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 bum. Here we go. Come on, come on. I can't believe that I managed to smoke skanks and I still have one Scorcher still alive. That is next level right there. That is next level stuff. I wonder how my powder reserves are doing on this. We're on stage 26. What's the high scores at? Oh, I've... zmoT. I wonder if people actually are going to connect the dots that it's me. It's me, guys. Okay, this will be a fail for sure. That's good. We're going to go right, and it'll be magical, and we're not going to scout. We're just going to do it. We're going to go Bill O'Reilly on this one. Let's get some troops over into here, and we'll drop some critters into there, and I'm so tired right now. Come on, brain. Come on, brain. Oh. I think my headache is getting worse. Come on. Let's get over into like here somewhere, just to get away from some stuff. Come on. I always have one, like there's always one Scorcher that just says like, nope, not doing it. Why did I not use skanks earlier? Like this is just going way too easily and I'm terrible with skanks. I think Bullet, I know Bullet got nerfed, but his energy drink nerf was not that big a deal at all. Like he's still pretty strong, as you can see by the fact that he's standing here getting shot in the face by cannons and boom cannons and just laughing about it. Maybe I can solo this actually. It sort of just keeps going. Let's get back into this corner. Need to smoke Bullet to make sure he gets back there. We'll drop some critters for some reinforcements. We'll drop a shock. Uh-oh. I hear someone moving upstairs, which means that I'm potentially keeping people awake, which is not a good sign. I mean, I'm even whispering people's name. I'm not shouting it out. I don't think this is going to go down. I don't think I have any chance of this going down. Maybe if no, there's no, oh, look at that. Hi. I just got the, do you have any idea what time it is, face? So I'm going to head to bed after this attack as soon as I'm really curious to see a bullet. I wish you guys could see that. It's nothing to do with growing up. It's 1 a.m. and I've just spent a week away from my family, working way too much and not sleeping. It's nothing to do with growing up, I assure you. And I'm at my in-laws' house with them sleeping upstairs and me talking and probably annoying them, so. I can't believe I just soloed stage 26 with 0 skill skanks, so skanks are the troop of choice, clearly. I'm calling it a night. Yeah, Dwight probably lives across the street from me or something like that. Yeah, you don't want to mess with the in-laws on Easter weekend. So that's it for me. I'm going to sleep. I hope you guys have a fantastic crab. It seems like the bugs are fixed for the most part. And hit me up in the comments if you have any questions whatsoever. I will do my best to answer them in about 6 hours. I shall talk to you later on. Thanks for coming in. Peace.